Hello, welcome back to Satisfactory. It's the next day, and I'm here at the base. Today, I'm not going to work on Fixmas as much. I am going to open the Advent calendar, however. We need the number 11. I saw it right there, right off the bat, right in the middle. And it
That's
is
just poetic. I appreciate a good joke.
the worst gift ever. Screws. I got screwed. Okay. I don't want that taking up space in my inventory. So I'm just going to delete that. Now, I'm going to work on bringing some of those conveyors over. Also, I painted the slide over there on front of the Fixmas space white to resemble snow. I thought since the snow blowers don't actually cover it, I'll just paint it white and we'll move along, right? Gathering up some nuts along the way. They seem to be here. Now, we have made this power line here, so at least we can follow where we were. Yay, there's another nut. And there's the belt. Did we just bring one belt early? Looks like it. That was the top one. I already forgot what all we were going for, but we got 3 coals and we've got copper ore. 3 coals, copper ore, and 4 coals? 4 coals, and yeah. I was thinking we might have got quartz or something. So we don't have anything new. We already brought the Caterium over. I was hoping for quartz. Sulfur. Looks like the quartz is not around here. Sulfur. We do have sulfur. Is that? I don't know what that is, but that's sulfur over there. So if I just put me a power line with me, then we don't have to get lost. Great. Alright, so we are going to take a power line with us. We're just going to figure out where we're going. And we are going in this direction. I think anything under 1,000 is close. I need to remember what heading it is on compass. So we're at west, and it's to the right of west. This will get us towards gunpowder, right? That's usually what sulfur's for, because it's one of the major ingredients of the gunpowder that one of the three. Okay, I want to just run over here and drop this down. And we're going to fight for this Schummersloop. There seems to be two of these guys. Now there's one. I'm about to die. I wasn't ready for a fight. I got one of them. That's pretty good time. Can't believe there's not any quartz around here. I guess they're just trying to force me to get out and explore a little more. Which is fine. And we can see we're just headed to the right of west. A little. Quartz. I didn't think about this, but I didn't eat any nuts. Now I'm going to chase him actively. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. And he's down. Now the Schummersloop is ours. I thought for sure it was going to start talking. A lot of berries around here. A lot of berries. Okay, we were happily on our way. And we had to quickly put that down. We're getting off in our direction a little. And maybe into a new kind of biome. Okay, so I made some people angry. Time to pull out our candy cane. Spread the joy. That worked. I thought he was down. He's faking his death. Oh. Shipwreck. This place looks kind of nice. Another one. I want to eat some nuts. Pull out my candy cane of joy. I got some sweets for you. You're an old one. He was too old to fight. Where's the one that would have the hard drive? Are you? No. Let's clean up some debris here. There's another one over there. Is that what we're looking for? Way out here in the water? Yes. What do you need? Electricity. Well, I just so happen to have brought some. I'm hoping that hooked up in the right spot. It just kind of goes underwater. I guess it did. Alright, so for this hard drive, this is not that important. And I'm going to go ahead and dump this and this. These are all things that I don't really need. I don't know if I can disassemble that one from this far away. Yes, I can. Let's gather up some stuff. As we filled up our inventory once again. And again, I'm going to get rid of the screws. Take a look around. We got a computer. You know, we might be able to do some research just with the extras we've got here. Yep. I'm going to dump this cable. I know we're using it for power lines. That was not... That's coal. And sulfur. Across the water. Okay, looks like I can put it over there. Which is good, because I can't pull out the build gun in the water. I might need a place to stand over here and do it again. But it looks like, yeah, we got some spiders over here. And they might be guarding a Mercer sphere. Hey, we got full health. Let's just see if we can get them to come to us. thought if I would advance slowly, it would draw them out slowly. Oh, he got me.
This fleeting temple hums a resident song. Play for us.
I see them. I know there's one more over here. But I see all this food around. Did I really fill up on berries? I should be able to pick that up. Looks like I got... I don't know where that other spider went. Alright, we gotta get rid of something. Let's see.
Look through the window.
I think I'm gonna get rid of this.
Witness.
Got it. Another Mercer spear down.
Simple melody into the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed. Consume.
A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain. Please assess yourself for signs of concussion. If necessary, a replacement pioneer will be dispatched. Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
And that would be a power slug. Is that our sulfur? Looks like limestone. I thought you were down. He's down now. That is limestone. But where's the sulfur? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Is this sulfur really up there? That is a tall climb. It's up there. Not enough space for a slug. Oh. Okay. I'll just put it here. Alright, there is enough room to get up there from across the pond. So let's swim on over to Britain. I mean, across the pond. Same thing. And make our ramp. Yes. just get some foundation. I'm going to turn it into concrete. Turn it to zoop. Let's get tall. Take off, and then we get the feeling of walking on air. I like that feeling. I can see that power slug over there, but I think I might save that for later. One more. And we go to gray and concrete. I guess I should just ping it from here. How about we just go ahead and hit up some more? Two will work, right? Gotta go with one more. Now we can switch over to the mining methods. The electric method. Which is nowhere near here. We'll just put the conveyor belt on the left hand side. Boy, I can see the conveyor belt, the foundation lines over there from here easily. I don't know if I'll ever need electricity across the lake, but I'm going to leave those there. And from here we go up. We'll just take it up on the left hand side, bring the conveyor belt down, also on the left hand side. There we go. Now we just raise the goods up. And now I want it there to here. Actually, we could just take it down to here. And then we're going to see how far to let us stretch it. And that should give us a pretty straight line. And of course, we got the conveyor belt set to straight. Okay. I don't know if I like that. How about we set it to default? I like that better. What is this? Okay, so I know we've been juggling a lot. I don't want one of those way out here. So we're just gonna keep on going. And I need those plates to make Mach 2 conveyor belts. But it is what it is. We're just out of room. I'm bringing this down. I want to get the research started for both sulfur and quartz. And this will be the sulfur we need. That way we can just, at least get started on those. Coming down. And yeah, I could use the single conveyor pole. But that's not what we put everywhere else. So I just feel like I want to stick with the stackable. All right, since this is the first time I've hit ground, I'm just going to put one right here. All right, really we should be following the electric line back. Yep, it's over there, so let's walk over here towards the electric line. Okay. I'm going to raise it too, though. So we can get out of this terrain a little. And still walk under it. This is going to want to go up the hill. The line goes right through that. I don't want the conveyor belt to go through it. I also don't want to climb up there. So I want to raise this up some more. Let's see how that works out for us. We're going to come right up through here. It's light blue. Excuse me. I think that's a good connection. Now we can bring it back down. I am trying to stay relatively close to that power line. And generally I would normally pull out the chainsaw, but I might do that later when I come back. I know that's going through the tree. Can't hold any more stuff. Be a waste of wood. So let's just on going. Can't even see where we're coming from. And here's where we had the Somerset battle. The animals haven't spawned back in yet, so that's good. And we're getting the sulfur. In case you don't know, I live in a town named Sulfur. I do have that video where I've showed the damage done from some tornadoes here in Sulfur, Oklahoma. We got hit with a few tornadoes one night. Nah, I just show my mom's roof in the road and the damage that was everywhere. And we're still rebuilding. You can check it out if you want. It's on my channel. And that's where I live. We're just hooking up this conveyor belt right here. Oh, so close. Okay. Now when we go down like that, it's going to make it clip. I go down too early. I need this probably here. And I want to make this too tall. Get some height on it. So I can just make sure it doesn't clip into anything on the way down. That's all. Mm-hmm. We're getting close. I want to join right up there, so I'm going to use this hill to gain some height. There. Put one up there, and let's see if we can get it all to connect. There it is. And now we have sulfur in the line, and coal. You could almost make a gunpowder just from this setup. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're taking all 6 of these down here. Just gonna if you start at the top and work your way down. Then you don't get in your own way. Although that guy there doing his little one punch man grass slide across there without walking just gets in the way. Yeah, when they don't walk, it reminds me of One Punch Man season 3, which is bad. Oh my gosh. Right there. Alright, we're just about out of the reinforced iron. And we're wanting to bring that down over here. But we want to bring the iron, reinforced iron. It'll get us. We spent a lot of the iron that we were going to use on bringing more, adding sulfur to the line, turning it from 5 to 6. Now over here, yeah, I'm just gonna. Take a look at this. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, I keep that for the chainsaw. Okay, what is that? Bauxite. Well, we haven't got the bauxite yet. And this one, sulfur. That's what we're getting started on. Looks like we just ran out of room. We're gonna have to put some extras over here. What is that? Encased industrial beam. Okay, good for you. That will work. So with the there, that'll work. I can see the conveyor belt there. No, I think I'm just going to aim for pretty much right in the middle of the lot. I don't know where I'm going to be sending. You know, I'll probably be sending that coal. We may need some coal for steel. That's about it. Yeah. And we're standing them up 6 tall. Just going to bring them straight in. And this is our 6-pack of conveyors. This is the edge of the hill. That's where I want to put the deck. And we're going to have enough to do a little bit of expanding with. And here we are. This is exactly, again, yeah, in this direction. Get out of the grass. Bring it down. There we go. We're just going to keep this up. In a stack of 6. The question is, do we need to send some of this coal off? Up there. I don't know. Not yet. I guess I'll deal with it later. Problem for future me? I went to conveyors. Here. Ooh, look at that. Our first. Let's just do it this way. So that one's about the same height. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like that. And then we're just going to take these and hook them up here. We're going to go over. Right? Well, we could do both. One there. That'll clip. One there. So 7 tall, and we'll just mix. Yeah. Let's do that. It'll split it up, and we'll hit it from 2 directions. These will easily get through. That one barely goes over, which means the last one will just go under. Yeah. And this is the one. Now it doesn't look like it's clipping at all. Maybe it was the angle. Yeah, if it goes straight across, I bet you it's the angle. Let's find out. Now I've just got to know. It clips just a little. Yeah. It clips just a little. We're going to go ahead and leave it up here. Call it good. We are home with our 6-pack. I'm going to take a look at the research table. See what we really need. All right. Let's go down here to sulfur. What do you need? You want sulfur and coal? I can do that. Actually, we've got sulfur over here. And I happen to have coal in my pocket. So, let's start that research. Oh, black powder? Could it be gunpowder?
Research completed. Black powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available.
Okay. The noblest. Alright, 50 black powder, 100 steel pipes. Right. Yep. Well, that blocks us there. We might have that stuff. We don't have any black powder yet. We've got the detonator and the TNT and no black powder. How do we make the black powder? Black powder made in an assembler with coal and sulfur. We can do that. We need to do something about that. Yeah, and we need to put in another stairway up. I'm thinking here. Yeah. Actually, yeah, we do have stairs. Okay, I'm going to put a door here. And that means I'm going to put stairs here. 3 tall. We're going to make them concrete. Just tossing it out in that direction. We're going to build the next set of stairs right here going the other direction. That way it's a nice turnaround. Next floor, and we go up. All right. And we can just toss out floors in that direction. And we just keep doing this. But for right now, I'm just doing it the ceiling on the floor below. So we can hook up the electricity. And have a stairwell. And we might have to change the other stairwell to match this stairwell. Yes. Feels like there's a huge amount of space up here. Probably not so much down there. And oh, look at that. You can't slide downstairs. It was a thought. All right. An assembler, huh? And we need rotors for that. We'll put the black powder right there next to the cloth, which isn't looking too bad since it's dependent upon the amount of mushrooms we throw in that box. But we're getting there. I guess I need a mushroom node. My selenium node? I don't know if that's a thing. But it would be cool. Yep, I'm going to put the door there. Ran out of concrete. Look at that. Now we don't go down as soon as we walk in. And we'll have to... Oh, we don't have to do anything about it. I don't mind this. Okay. We wanted an assembler. I'm thinking about that far apart. It's a good distance. That was a Mach 1. I want a Mach 2. 1, 2. Yeah, I want to bring in the power line. I don't know if I'm going to need more than one of these. Or if this is a major thing we build. It is just black powder. So I want to start it off with just this one. But I want it over the next one. Because it'll be over here on this side. And with that, we get the splitters. And ran out of concrete. Run over here, grab some concrete. Number 3. No, I got screwed. It's been happening a lot today. I would like to toss this floor out. And maybe the next two. Because I have the concrete now. And now, I'm going to turn on the flashlight. I'm going to say, hey, we want the black powder. And that's where I'm going to stop for today. I've just got an appointment. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see on the channel, do like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a whole lot. And have a great day. Bye-bye.